How are you folks doing in Dallas? I wish I was there with you in the board meeting, but unfortunately I have to be here in Hawaii. The RSRs are there and they will continue from this presentation that I'm giving. We have a short 5-minute video that details all the work that's going on with the SAC team since we last met. With that, I will go to the presentation. I hope that you all have a great time in Dallas. You'll be meeting some energetic University of Dallas Student Branch Executive Board members, so hope you enjoy that as well. The SAC team, all the 4 RSRs are doing phenomenal work since we have last communicated, and I hope to show that to you in the next couple minutes. In this video, I would like to cover 4 main aspects of our work that we have done in the last 3 months. Essentially, the outreach for the annual conference, the Green Tech, and the competitions, the outreach in general to the student branches, and then the vitality updates in terms of energizing the student body. This is our structure right now. We have 4 RSRs, and each of them are responsible for different activities, namely the student branches communication, managing the student volunteers, managing the competitions, and then the newsletter on the website. This is a bird's eye perspective of a spreadsheet. It is more than 100 lines long, and it has got various aspects. In these aspects, we have the student branch counselor contact, the student executive board contact, the websites and phone numbers of the electrical engineering department. This is a sheet that we are creating right now in addition to the contact information we get from MGA in our 93 student branches, and we are trying to call them. Jonathan has been leading this effort to call them all personally and develop relations. So far, we have gotten above 50% response. And by doing this, we are increasingly creating more dialogue with the student branches, executive board, and that has resulted in some more activity in terms of the student executive board wanting to participate and help out in this effort. One example, which just arrived, is this email by Zach Strokes. He's the chair of the UT Dallas section, UT Dallas chapter, and he is wanting to come out and help. He's wanting to do website work for us. He's wanting to do media work for us. And the UT Dallas branch itself, as you will meet those leadership at the dinner tonight, is also wanting to help out. So this is phenomenal for us. In other outreach, we did send out the newsletter. It went out to 5,249 recipients. We announced the competitions in the newsletter. David Mackey is going to be our point person from the SAC team, ensuring everything goes well for the competitions. The student leadership training workshop is already scheduled, and a format is given here. We have changed the format a little bit to incorporate more group activities and ultimately have the students go back by real practical solutions to the problems that they bring from the student branches. And we are hoping that by doing this, the student branch executive boards across the 93 branches will feel more involved in the region and improve their activities at the branch level. What the RSRs are doing, David is helping with the competitions, Guru Datta is helping with the websites, Stanley is doing phenomenal work in terms of building video tutorials for vTools, and Jonathan is helping revitalize the connections. An example of the web portal right here, we are extending the web portal. We have more tabs and more links that will help our student body know in advance what's going on with the SAC team. In terms of ideas that we proposed last time, we did get some money for a student technology initiative grant. So right now we have announced that in a newsletter, and already 2 branches have approached us wanting to create something, and then display that later on in an appropriate avenue. We're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to try to have more volunteers in a student in a SAC team, and hopefully this will keep moving forward, and we'll have 100% connectivity with all the student executive board, and also we'll have increasing participation in the competitions for next year and online in the social media. Some announcements from the MGA worldwide. There is the IEEE website competition is going to change, and it's going to be global online presence competition. Each region will have to do its own. And then the Global Humanitarian Technology Conference is coming up in August in San Francisco. So we have to announce that as well in our region. There's a lot of focus on student development at the MGA. So what work we are doing with RSRs is in line with that. And then the IEEE Presidents Change the World competition, which just wrapped up its submission, project submissions on the 31st. In terms of what help we could use, this is a slide that details that. Essentially, if we can get some little money, which Jim is already giving us, for the RSRs to travel in their local sections and revitalize and energize the student branches. So that's mainly what we would need. All right, so that was the presentation from the SAC team on what's going on. Back to the RSRs. I wish I was there with you in Dallas, but now back to the walk on the beach. Aloha.